So he wanted them to come back and tell him where he could be found. But he didn't tell him. He didn't tell them that he wanted to kill him. So then he put out a proclamation to have all the firstborn males under 2 years of age killed. But Jesus was spared because it wasn't his time yet. We're here to celebrate Christmas, the birth of Christ, not some overpriced item placed underneath an artificial tree. He came because we have a debt to pay that we can't pay. Kind of like those credit cards I was talking about earlier. Now, if somebody was going to pay off all your credit card debt for you, and your mortgage, and your car payment, whatever other bills you got, you'd be overjoyed about it. You'd be saying, woohoo, I'm out of debt. Well, the debt that we can't pay, none of us, is the debt that we owe God. He gave us rules to live by, 10 of them. We broke every one of them. Have no other gods before me. That's the first one. We broke that one big time. Don't misuse the name of the Lord. Keep the Sabbath holy. We blew it. And then he said things like, obey your parents. Ooh-wee. How many times you see kids disobeying their parents? We've all disobeyed our parents. Every single one of us. Don't kill, don't steal, don't covet, don't lie.
That spirit is his initial design. That's what
we blew it. So we owe God something to make it right, but we can't pay it. So he sent Jesus. He sent him to be born into humble beginnings in a barn. Having a manger for his bed, a place where animals stick their faces to eat the straw and the hay. Yeah. That's where we put him. And during his walk on this earth, he did miracles. He gave sight to the blind. We can't see God, but we know he exists. He made the lame to walk. He made the deaf to hear. He cast out demons. He raised from the dead. He himself conquered hell and death for us. How many of you have other gods besides the one that created you? Your TV, your Xbox, your iPod. That thing that gets in the way of you and God, that's your God.
Most people look at that and understand.
Things that we see every day, we have a choice. We have to decide, is it godly, am I going to follow it? Or is it ungodly, am I going to get rid of it? If it's ungodly, get rid of it. You don't need it.
Are you Christian? Me too.
Oh, God bless you. You trust in Jesus.
Okay, me too.
So is your granddaughter?
Yes, my
Oh,
granddaughter.
teach her about
Time
Jesus.
we celebrate
Yeah, I like it.
Yes.
the birth of Christ.
Yeah.
He's the birthday boy.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
But yet we seem to forget to honor him. I worked in a place a few years back. We built yachts. And we're coming up on 2000. And the way they celebrated in that shop, they celebrated the Christmas break, was with drunkenness and debauchery. Boy, what a way to honor God. And I know that it was breaking his heart. Every one of us does something every day that breaks God's heart. And I'm no exception.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, what I'm done. Every one of us has broken God's heart. But there's a remedy. There is a remedy for sin. The remedy is Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
This is why he was born. He was born to become sin in our place and to die in our place. There was a thief on his right, left and a thief on his right when he was crucified. And the one said to him, if you're the Christ, the Son of the living God, save yourself and us. And the other one turned to him and rebuked him and said, hey man, we deserve what we're getting, but he don't deserve it. And then he said to Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. If you want him to remember you when he comes into his kingdom, remember him now. Now is the day of salvation. Now is the acceptable year of the Lord. He was born to die in our place. Let's not let him die in vain. He loves you, each and every one of you. And I know that. Because even living on the street, I know that he loves me. Because he so faithfully gives me everything I don't deserve every day. He gives me breath. He gives me another heartbeat. He gives me food, clothing. Wakes me up in the morning. Helps me get my creaky old bones going. And I know that if he loves somebody like me, he's got to love you. The only thing he wants to unwrap for his birthday present is each and every one of us here. Let's give him what he wants. Thank you, Merry Christmas, and God bless you.